How are you all? I wish always be well. In this video, we will discuss about cross or vector product of any two vectors, and we will discuss about the properties of vector product. So shall we start? Okay, then be ready with your pen and copy and let's start. So first of all, I will tell you what is the cross product of any two vectors. If there are two vectors, vector A and vector B, if two vectors are there, suppose this vector is A and this is the vector B. Okay. So first of all, you will parallel shift it and you will check what is the angle. So if you will shift it parallelly, then what you will find, sorry, it should be parallel like this. So this is the parallel shift. So suppose this vector is B, A and B, and the angle between these vectors is theta, then what will be the cross product of these two vectors? So that is equals to cross product of two vectors A cross B, that is equals to A magnitude of A, B magnitude of B. AB you can write AB also and magnitude of A and B also. Okay, magnitude of A, magnitude of B, sine theta, sine of angle between these vectors, sine of angle between these vectors of theta. Okay, sine theta and unit vector n. This unit vector n shows direction. Okay, means whatever the after cross product, whatever we will find, that will be a vector and which has direction. So that this unit vector n will show the direction. What is the use of unit vector? I have already explained about it in other videos. That what is the use of unit vector? Unit vector only used to show the direction. It has magnitude unity, means 1. It has magnitude 1, but it shows direction. Okay, so to show the direction we use it. Okay. Now, so why we first of all we should know that why we call it cross product or vector product. So for that I'll explain. See, we call it cross product because we represent it by cross. Cross product of any two vectors we represent by cross. And why we call it vector product? Because after cross product of any two vector we find another vector quantity. Like in dot product, what we were finding a scalar quantity. After dot product of two vectors we found the scalar quantity. That's why we call that scalar product. But in this type of, in the cross product of any two vector, we find the another vector, that means after cross product we find that is also a vector quantity. Understood? That's why we call it vector product. Understood? Now, so A cross B equals to, how can you find, and what will be the direction? How can you find the direction of new vector? So for that we have a law. One screw law also is there, but easier one is right hand thumb rule. So you can use it. So if you are trying to find the direction of new vector, which you will find after the cross product of any two vector A. So to find that we will utilize this right hand thumb rule, which says that if we curl our finger in the direction of cross product of the two vectors, then our thumb shows the direction of the direction of the new vector, which is the cross product of these cross product of two vectors. Understood? Means whatever the cross product, whatever the new cross vector which is cross product of these two vectors, that would have the direction that will have the direction perpendicular to these two, perpendicular to this A and B. Okay, perpendicular to this plane. That vector will be perpendicular to this plane. And how can you find the direction? So if you will curl the finger in the direction of cross product of these two vectors, then you will find the direction of that vector. We will understand about the vectors, about this direction more in properties. Okay, so first of all understand that how can you find. So if you will curl in the form of cross product of two vectors, like A cross B. So A cross B, I am curling my finger in direction of cross product A cross B. thumb is pointing outward. So new vector what we will get, that will have direction this way, okay, outward. Okay, so what we find, after cross product of any two vector, we will find another vector which will be perpendicular to these two vectors and will have the direction of cross product of two vectors. Okay, now how can you find? We will understand it later about the properties. In properties, we will understand it about it more. Okay, now one more thing. So at this n will lie, this n will show the direction which is perpendicular to these two vectors. Okay. Now I will understand about the properties of cross product of any two vectors. So first property is commutative. By this property only you will understand about direction. Commutative. Cross product of any two vector is a vector quantity only. How? Because tau equals to, r cross f. So tau is also another vector quantity. Understood? So by the cross product of r and f, we find another vector quantity, that is tau. Okay. So now what is the property? Commutative. So see, commutative means if A cross B is equals to again B cross A. In dot product, what you have studied? You have studied that A dot B equals to B dot A. But in cross product, this A cross B is not equals to B cross A. That is equals to negative of B cross A. Understood? Negative of B cross A. How? That I will explain by this direction rule. See, magnitude is same. If you will find the magnitude, then this will be A B sine theta. A sine theta. Same magnitude. Okay, but the direction is different. That's why I told you this negative sign indicate that the new vector what you will find, that will have the different direction, opposite to the direction of A cross B. Whatever you will get by the A cross B, opposite direction you will find by B cross A. That I will explain. You will understand. Magnitude is same, na? Magnitude is same. Only the direction is different. That's why I have written minus. Minus sign indicate that the direction is different. Okay. So A cross B equals to minus B cross A. How? That I will explain. Suppose this vector is A, this vector is B. Okay. So how can you find the vector? New vector. So A cross B. How can you find A cross B? So see, direction. Why I have taken negative sign? You will understand. See, if I am curling my finger in the direction of cross product of A and B. So A cross B. In the direction of cross product A cross B. Thumb is pointing outward. So new vector will have direction perpendicular in this direction. Outward. Thumb is pointing outward. So that direction is outward. Now, if I am doing B cross, curling the right hand finger in the direction of cross product, B cross A. My thumb is pointing inward, inside the plane. Okay. So earlier we were getting the direction outward. Now I am getting the direction inward. So both are anti-parallel. One is in this direction and other is inward. So both have the different directions. Same magnitude but different direction. That's why I have written negative of B cross. Means these are not commutative. Okay. These are not commutative. We call it anti-commutative. And why we call it anti-commutative? Because they both have the same magnitude but different direction. The negative sign indicate that having the different direction. Understood? So I hope it is clear what is the commutative property. Now I am going to explain you the another property, that is distributive for the addition. So distributive property tells distributive. What is the distributive property? So if you are doing the cross product of any two vectors A cross B plus C. This is distributive cross the vector addition. Okay, so we can write it A cross B plus A cross C. By any example, you can try it. This property, you will find the same result. Means A cross B plus C, if you have written, then it can be distributed. A cross B plus A cross C. So it follows the distributive law. Means same value you will get by the this way also. Okay. So it means the cross product is distributive over addition. Understood? Now the third property is if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, if two vectors are perpendicular to each other. If two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then what will happen? So let's understand. So A cross B equals to AB sine theta. Magnitude only I am taking, the magnitude only. AB sine theta. So A cross B equals to AB sine theta, unit vector n means what? Magnitude 1n. Okay. N means what? Magnitude is 1. Only it is showing direction. So that's why I am taking only magnitude. So A cross B equals to AB sine theta. Now see, in this case, if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, if you want to write unit vector, okay, no problem. So A perpendicular, if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, so obviously you will write A, B and this theta. Angle between A and B is what? A is like this, B is like this. So both are at 90 degree with each other. Understood? So A, B sine 90 degree and unit vector n. So this sine 90, what is the value of sine 90? That is 1. So you got AB. This n is only the direction. Means by A cross, if you are finding the magnitude of this, magnitude of A cross B is equals to AB. AB, magnitude of A, magnitude of B and magnitude of n. So magnitude of n is 1. So direction will remove, you will find AB. So A cross B equals to, you got AB. Means if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then cross product of these vectors is equals to its magnitude. Understood? Is it visible? Yes, visible. This is AB. Okay, let me check the camera. Yes. So it's AB. Understood? Now the most important topic for vector product that I am going to explain you, that if we are trying to find the cross product of any vector, which any two vectors which are parallel or anti-parallel. If two vectors are parallel or anti-parallel, vector A, vector B. This vector is like this, or this is A, this is B, or it is anti-parallel. A is like this and B is like this. Okay, so if two vectors are parallel, collinear or anti-parallel, then in that case, the dot product, the cross product of two vectors A cross B equals to 0. This is very important property. We will utilize this property in numericals. If in any question it is given that that two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then find the value of lambda. Like in scalar product, in dot product, I have explained about the property. That how can you find the value of lambda? Same type of questions you can also get in the case of cross product. So A cross B, if two vectors are parallel to each other or anti-parallel to each other or collinear, then the cross product of these vectors equals to 0. How? That I have explained. That is, A cross B equals to what? A cross B equals to AB sine theta. Okay. So now see, A equals to how much? A equals to unit vector also you can write and here. So now AB sine theta. Theta is how much? Since it is parallel or anti-parallel or collinear, the angle will be 0 degree or 180 degree. 0 degree or 180 degree both have magnitude how much? That's 0. So total value is 0. So after cross product we get a 0 vector. Since we know the cross product gives a vector quantity, so that will be a unit vector. It will be some vector. Okay, it will be some vector which has magnitude 0. I have explained about the null vector and 0 vector in first video of this chapter. So in that video you can understand this is the zero vector. Understood? So cross product of any two vectors which are parallel, identical or collinear, we get the value 0. Understood? Now I'll explain one more thing, that I dot j, in dot product also I have explained, in cross product also you will find, you know, I, j and k are the orthogonal vectors, I, j, k, along x, y and z axis. Okay, so now what will be the cross product of these vectors? So I cross I cross I equals to I magnitude of I cross A cross B equals to AB sin theta. So magnitude of I, magnitude of B means magnitude of again I into sin theta. So sin theta is 90 degree, 0 degree, I cross I and sin 0 unit vector n. So I cross I, this sin 0 means what? 0. So total value is 0. So I cross I equals to, we got 0. Similarly, j cross j also equals to 0. Similarly, k cross k also equals to 0. Now we will find what is the I cross j. So I cross j equals to magnitude of I into magnitude of j into sin I and j has angle how much? 90. Sin 90 and unit vector n. So this is equals to magnitude of I 1 into magnitude of j 1. You know magnitude of any unit vector is equals to 1. Magnitude of any vector equals to 1. Sin 90 equals to what? 1. This is also 1 and unit vector n. So this unit vector, which one direction it has? So 1 n. This n has new direction. Now see, I cross, this n shows the direction only, na? So what would be the direction? So I cross j. I cross j. Thumb is pointing another, this k direction. This k is not in this plane, it is perpendicular to it, but it says board is plane, so that's why I have shown this vector. This k is like this, okay, perpendicular to these vectors. But I have, since this is a plane, so that's why I have drawn like this. Huh? So I cross j, it is along k, so we will write here k. Direction is k. So simply I cross j equals to, we got k. Okay, similarly j cross k equals to I. Similarly k cross I equals to j. Okay, if you are changing the direction you will get negative. Is it visible? Yes. I am writing upside because I don't think that will work. You can see it's not visible, I think. Downside is not visible, so I am going to explain here. Now, here I cross j equals to k. If I am writing j cross I equals to what? So j cross I, if you reverse it, then what will happen? Magnitude you will get k only. See, if you are doing j cross I, j cross I, j cross I. Earlier you were doing I cross j, perpendicular direction, in direction k. I cross j, perpendicular direction, that is k. If you are doing j cross I, direction is inward, means negative k. Minus k direction, like I has this side minus side, this side has minus j. Similarly, k has this direction positive, so inward is negative k. So if you are doing j cross I, this one is inward. So you got minus k. Okay, similarly k cross j equals to minus I cross k equals to minus j. Okay, you can write similarly I cross k equals to minus j and k cross j also equals to minus I. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay. So most rest of the topic we will discuss in another video. I hope up to here it is clear to you all, and rest of the topic we will understand about the cross product in next video. Okay, study well. Take care all of you. Bye bye.